Today we'll be discussing the DNA structure that was discovered by James Watson and Francis Crick in 1953. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, is a double helix structure which can be seen here. If you were to unwind this structure, you would see nucleotides linked over and over again through strong phosphodiester bonds. Nucleotides consist of three things: a ribose sugar, a nitrogenous base, and phosphate group. This ribose sugar is important and is directional. At the 3' carbon is where DNA grows, and at the 5' carbon is where phosphate attaches and where the phosphodiester bonds are. This is what makes DNA directional. Now if we focus on the nitrogenous bases, we can see they are in two groups. These two groups are purines and pyrimidines. Purines consist of adenine and guanine, while pyrimidines consist of thymine and cytosine. These nitrogenous bases do something called base pairing, which is when thymine binds to adenine and cytosine binds to guanine. Nitrogenous bases are paired and stacked in DNA, which can be seen again in this drawing. And you can see that they are stacked over top of each other, and this is called base stacking. These different nucleotides are again linked through strong phosphodiester bonds. And within these nitrogenous bases, you can see that there are hydrogen bonds, which are seen by the highlighted yellow dashes. These aren't strong, but they allow the nitrogenous bases to pair together. Another aspect I want to discuss is the major and minor grooves in DNA. A major groove, which can be seen here, is when the phosphodiester bonds and phosphate backbones are farther apart. And the minor groove is the opposite, when the phosphate backbones are closer together like they are seen here. The last aspect of DNA I want to discuss today is handedness. But in order to do this, I need the help of a very important assistant. This is Garrett, my family's dog, and he loves to learn about genetics just like I do. Today, he learned that DNA has a double helix that is most commonly right-handed. This is something that Watson and Crick discovered in their structure of DNA, but sometimes it can be left-handed, commonly seen in the Z form of DNA. So we're going to go through some examples with Garrett and see if they're left or right-handed. Let's start with this one. If we start at the bottom and act like we're going up a staircase, which hand would Garrett need to put on the railing to go up? He would have to put his left hand up here to go up. So this one is left. If we zoom in here, and if we started right here, we can see again that Garrett would have to put his hand on the left railing to go up. So this one is also left. If we go down to this one, we can see if we started down here again, Garrett would have to put his left hand on the railing to go up. So that one's left. This last one here on the right is also left-handed because he'd have to put his left hand on the railing again. And with our last example, if he started here, he would have to put his left hand on this railing to go up. So all 5 of these examples are left-handed DNA.